Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to talk about Generac stock, and we're going to talk about why I am looking at purchasing an option on this particular stock. If you follow the channel, you know I've been talking about it. We've been kind of keeping an eye on it, and I want to break down some information that came out today, and I want to look at the charts of Generac, but also the pattern in which basically what happened the last time this type of hurricane season came into play, and what the stock did. So before we get into this is basically just my opinion and my research. You should definitely do your own. I'm not telling you to go and drop your whole life savings into this by any means. Neither am I, right? So I'm putting only what I'm comfortable losing. But I don't think, I just kind of have a good feeling about the overall outcome of the stock. Unfortunate circumstances, in my opinion, but we'll take a look at it and kind of go from there. So, NOAA 2024 hurricane season forecast warns of more storms than ever. Here's why. The National Ocean and Atmospheric Administration has released its 2024 forecast for the Atlantic hurricane season, which officially starts on June 1st. NOAA's report predicts an above-average hurricane season with 17 to 25 named storms, 8 to 13 hurricanes, and 4 to 7 major hurricanes of a Category 3 or higher. That is freaking insane. Now, the 8 to 13 hurricanes, definitely there's some that could just kind of go out into the ocean and never see land. However, this is a pretty sizable prediction on what they're thinking that's going to be coming for this hurricane season. So anyway, let's continue. So of note, the forecast for named storms, hurricanes, and major hurricanes is the highest NOAA has ever issued for the May outlook, said NOAA Administrator Dr. Rick Spinrad. According to NOAA's 2024 outlook, there's an 85% chance of an above average or above normal season, 10% chance of a near normal season, and a 5% chance of a below normal season. Of these predictions made, NOAA said its forecasters are 70% confident in these ranges. Hurricane season officially starts on June 1st and ends on November 30th, with most activity occurring between mid-August and mid-October. An average season has 14 named storms, 7 hurricanes, and 3 major hurricanes. As you see, there is the chart of what we've finished talking about. So why in the world is that important in regards to Generac? Well, if you understand what the heck Generac is, you'll understand why. They deal with generators, and why you need generators, because they help keep power to homes, and especially after hurricanes, they're super important to keep power to homes, because most everyone gets hurricane damage. They don't have electricity for quite some time. So we're going to take a look at what happened basically back in 2020, the last time we had some, such an active season, and we'll take a look at Generac stock and see exactly what happened in that year. All right, so let's take a look. So back in 2020, so hurricane season, again, from June 1st to about November. As you see, we're a little bit over $100, and then you start getting some traction. You get a big pop up here. This is whenever the first major hurricane hit, and then another one hit not long after that, and then the prices went insane. There was another one that hit somewhere, I forgot how many they had, how many major, I think 3 to 4 maybe major storms that year. And as you see, it went all the way up to a high of right at $500. And I'm not sure if we'll repeat that process to go that high, but it's possible. I mean, if you think about the situation, I mean, a lot of this can happen basically off of speculation or hype, but you better believe that when earnings comes out on this company, especially with this situation that's kind of forming or potentially forming and taking place, I just kind of have a good feeling about the price continuing to rise. Now, it was a down day today in the markets overall. As you see here, it was 151.77, and we closed at 144.14. This stock here was actually pretty overextended on the 184 hours. I was expecting some type of pullback. So there you have it there. So it could fall a little bit further down. We could, maybe get down to about 140 or so before we're undervalued, and maybe see some buying pressure from there. So just kind of want to show you something else here. If you look on, kind of hop on eBay and take a look. As you see, there's a lot of Generac products being sold. Some of these are actually drop shipped. So this is the drop ship here, meaning that this is probably getting sold directly through the company. A lot of parts being sold. People kind of buying parts to kind of spruce up their generators. Another drop ship there. That was back in January. So something to kind of keep an eye on and something to kind of consider. But my plan for this, guys, is to take out an option with an expiration probably around November, mid to late November, maybe into early January. Okay, and I'm going to take a look at it tomorrow. I may actually buy into it tomorrow, being that we are in kind of more of a bearish pattern. If I think that we see some more downside potential, then I'll definitely wait and kind of see where it settles at before I go buy, because I can buy the option for cheaper, obviously, and kind of go from there. But I'm going to buy somewhere. I'm going to either buy tomorrow or Monday is what I'm looking at, and then expiration date will be again sometime in November or early January for this particular stock here. Now, again, I'm not saying for you to go do that. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and I'm only hedging a certain amount of money that I'm comfortable, or like if I lose it, I lose it, and type deal. I'm not betting the farm, I guess. I'm not putting my life savings in it, and I don't recommend anyone do it either, because if something happens, they come back out and say like, oh, it's not as bad as what we think. We're not having any major storms this year, or we did another report and it looks a lot better than what we anticipated. Then obviously I don't think we get the pop that I'm expecting that we get. However, this is a really reputable and well-known company, so I'm not too concerned about it just crashing. But we're wanting to see, a big push to the upside based off of, hopefully a boost in sales based off of those reports that we're getting of the hurricane season. So anyway, guys, that's my plans with Generac. Let me know your comments and your thoughts below. Other than that, we will catch you in the next one.